today's top VFL action, stay with us here on Sevens Big League. Coming up later, you'll see the Saints meet up with the Hawks, and Scott Palmer scouts the grounds for all of today's latest news.
And on round 14, let's go back in time now. Sandy Roberts checks on what happened in seasons past.
Thank you, Peter, and good evening, everyone. Well, first up, let's go back to the days of black and white. We're talking about 1966, and Essendon's Ted Fordham kicked 10 goals on this round as the Bombers defeated the Magpies. Incidentally, it took Fordham's tally to 51 goals in 14 games. The upset of the round in 1967 saw North topple topside Carlton under coach Ron Barassi. Carl Ditterich received a 4-week suspension when he was found guilty of striking Footscray's Kenny Greenwood in 1970. The Bulldogs' David Thorpe, however, was lucky. He got off. Collingwood gave Essendon a bath in 1971. The Magpies, with Peter McKenna kicking 12, won by 147 points, kicking 30 goals 20 to the Bombers 7-11. The tribunal was still working into the early hours of the morning after Carlton beat Essendon in 1975. The final tally saw Ashman 4, Austin 4, Purnell, Close and Maloney 2 apiece. Andrews, Fields and the Swan, David Mackay, all escaped penalty. For the record, the Blues won the game with a massive 14 goals 4 in the second quarter. In 77, Peter Hudson was kept goalless for only the second time in his league career. Curly Austin took the honours this day. The other man was Richmond's Barry Richardson. In 1980, little KB, Kevin Bartlett, kicked 4 as the Tigers beat Collingwood by 9 points in front of 64,000 at the MCG. In 81, the game went north, with Essendon and Hawthorn playing in front of 20,000 banana benders at the Gabba ground in Brisbane. They saw Ronnie Andrews deck Bertie Dippier Domenico and received 4 weeks as a result. North star recruit Phil Cracker felt the tribunal's wrath with 3-week suspension after being found guilty of striking Essendon's Timmy Watson on this round in 1982. And last year, Geelong looked home and hosed after leading Richmond by 22 points at three-quarter time, but it wasn't to be. The Tigers by a point, and the Cats faced a long drive home from VFL Park. Some of the action from days gone by. Let's now go back to round 14 of season 84. Here's Pete.
Thanks, Andy.